Hi there. Welcome to this edition of Green Insights. Our topic is LEED for Neighborhood Development, or LEED ND. Today we are going to briefly review the most commonly obtained credits under the LEED ND pilot program. Thanks for stopping by. First, why this topic? Well, if you're a developer, a planner, site designer, or a contractor considering registering for LEED ND with your next sustainable development project, it's good to know which credits have been most commonly achieved by others on past projects. This can help you gauge which credit points you may want to pursue for your project. LEED ND is about sustainable site development, to be sure, but it's also something of a game of acquiring credit points. And not all credit points are created equal. Not all can be pursued on any given project. Some credits are not applicable or appropriate, as each site and each project is unique. Others may not be economically feasible. Determining which credits to pursue takes careful and thorough analysis, insight, and understanding. Seeing what others have done can help. That's why it's good to know which credits have been commonly achieved in the past. LEED ND went live in April 2010. Because of the brief amount of time since the program launched, coupled with a significant reduction in site development due to the current economic slowdown, there is no available data from the current LEED ND program. However, there was a pilot program for LEED ND from 2007 to 2009. This was the beta testing of the LEED ND program. And under the pilot program, 194 projects within the United States were publicly registered with the Green Building Certification Institute, or GBCI. At least 65 of those projects obtained LEED ND certification. On its website in mid-November 2010, the GBCI listed information about 44 domestic projects that obtained LEED ND pilot certification. These 44 projects come from 24 different states, in projects ranging in size from less than 4/10 of an acre to over 700 acres. 13 of the projects achieved certification status, 12 were silver, 18 were gold, and 1 was platinum. A summary of specific credit points achieved is included with each listing. These were the credits under the pilot program rating system. The current LEED ND rating system has been modified from the pilot program. During the transition from the pilot program to the current one, some credits were modified, regrouped, eliminated, or added. LEED ND has 3 major credit categories: smart location and linkage, neighborhood pattern and design, and green infrastructure and building. Within the smart location and linkage category, the most commonly achieved credit under the pilot program was credit number 3, preferred locations. 43 of the 44 projects achieved at least 1 credit point. Out of a possible 10 credit points, the most in this category, the average score achieved by these 43 projects was just under 8 points. Under the current program, this is now credit number 1. The criteria and point scoring has changed, but the essence of the credit remains the same. This credit encourages development within existing communities, reducing the environmental harm associated with sprawl and greenfield development. The second and third most achieved credits in this category were credits 4 and 6, which were both secured by 39 of the 44 pilot projects. Credit 4 is reduced automobile dependence with a possible 8 credit points. The average score was almost 5.5 points. This is now credit 3 under the current system. Credit 6 is housing and jobs proximity with a possible 3 credit points. The 39 projects secured an average of just under 3 points. This is now credit 5 under the current system. The second major credit category is Neighborhood Pattern and Design. Topping this category list was Credit 2, Diversity of Uses. At least one credit point out of a possible 4 was achieved by 41 of the 44 pilot projects. The average points achieved was about 3.5. Under the current LEED ND program, this is now Credit 3 and has been renamed Mixed Use Neighborhood Centers. It's still worth up to 4 points, but the criteria under the new system is more challenging than under the pilot program. This credit attempts to bring residential and mixed uses in close proximity to each other. Coming in second was Credit 1, Compact Development, achieved by 40 projects. Average credit score was 4.5 points out of a possible 7. Third was Credit 8, Street Network, achieved by 38 projects with an average score of 1.6 out of a possible 2 points. Both of these credit numbers have changed under the new system to number 2 and number 6, respectively. The third major category was called Green Construction and Technology in the pilot program. It has been renamed Green Infrastructure and Building in the final LEED ND program. In this category, Credit 7, Minimize Site Disturbance During Construction, was most commonly achieved by 41 of the 44 pilot projects. Second to this was Credit 6, Minimize Site Disturbance Through Site Design, achieved by 39 projects. Both of these credits were worth 1 point each, so all projects achieved 1 point. These two credits were combined together to form Credit 7, Minimize Site Disturbance in Design and Construction in the current program. It is now worth only 1 point total. No other credit points in the Green Construction and Technology category were achieved by more than 31 pilot projects. Overall, this category had far fewer achieved credits than the other two categories. Neighborhood Pattern and Design had the most obtained credits, with Smart Location Linkage lagging a little behind. Thank you for watching this presentation. I have only touched on highlights of the analysis I did on the 44 certified LEED ND pilot projects. If you would like a free copy of the full report, please send an email request to the address indicated and I will be happy to forward it to you. Additionally, if you would like information about how Green Site Consulting and Design can help you with a LEED ND project, please contact us as shown on the slide. We also offer more thorough presentations on the LEED ND program for interested developers, contractors, and design professionals. I am Rob Eggers, an accredited professional in LEED for neighborhood development, and again, I thank you for watching. Good day.